Alright, so we were back and we were doing the prove fire not an accident. So we're gonna look at the folder, and these are the stuff that we got from Hal. So we're gonna go looking through the file and see if we can find anything to prove that it wasn't an accident. Following report was written by Agent Andrews. Nothing on there. Death caused by accidental fire stemming from malfunctioning wiring and victims of it. Catherine Andrew. Alright. Started around that year. Force entry, struggle, blah, blah, blah. We got the ring. Inscription Sasha Mia. So chemical analyzer. You've opened a chemical sample. We have automatically given you access to the CSLCA data report application. You can find it with the other applications to the top left menu. Review the user manual relative. Blah. Okay, so some more stuff here. Okay, so this says it's non-organic. So would that mean it is not? It's a solid, or I'm not sure. Oh, hold on. Ion size for both organic and non-organic samples. Okay, so I think it's a liquid. So it's 2.0 for the liquid sample. Alright, so that's the ion size. So I guess that would be 2.0. Okay, I had to look this up because I had no idea what I was doing, and I was so far off, so yeah. Had to look it up. I'm not smart for this. Results. Okay. So would this be this? No? I don't understand. Would it be this? This stuff? Okay, so the first frequency is 1.51. Okay. Second is 243. Oh. Okay. I think I did it wrong. I think I just need to do it to top to bottom. So the top would be 924. And then we calculate. Okay. So, ooh, okay, so we got gasoline. Is that bad? There we go. There were traces of gasoline on the fire.
I knew it. Faulty wiring might... You know what. This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
What are you gonna do now? What are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why is hell helping? What are you gonna do now?
Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me.
Why is it so important?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start.
Oh.
And usually, I can turn the switch
What's
on.
happening to me?
I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream.
Okay, I think I'm
not
having some sort of episode.
But she did have a good voice. Really. She was just wanted to find
What's happening to me? Oh. Pregnant as well? That's sad.
Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, Andrews.
Oh. Anyway, Thanks, operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Good luck, Agent Andrews. Oh, okay. So you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FBI has handled the Cole case, it's strange. Don't you think? There must be a good reason. It does seem suspicious, yes. Yeah, it does. I just don't know what they're hiding. Or why. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FBI employee? Sorry. If I didn't have a good reason. Take my life a living hell. To earn a few bucks? I have literally no idea. To earn a few bucks? You think I'm hacking into the FBI for the money? This might blow your mind. But there are places out there called banks. Evan? Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward. But it's too late. You're in too deep. Richard Trench is calling me. Be careful. Okay.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Of course, Director Trench.
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
Truth, how let me do it? I wanted to catch up on the case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
Absolutely.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright. I know that was probably difficult, lying to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FBI, I used to work there. Ah, okay. You were in the FBI? I can't tell you more for the moment, but yes, I was. As horrible as that seems. What do I do now? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Okay, well, that's my day. Alright, we're back. Another day. Another life case we have to have.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
Still Operator Tanner.
The same operator Tanner from before?
Yes.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Something disturbing.
You could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body.
Ooh.
Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
They found a body and a skeleton?
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young.
How many corpses are out there?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Sir, done.
Let me send you the files.
Dang, so there's like people dead
Well, it's taken
underneath
a
the wall.
while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield.
Roswell.
Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Okay, so I have to identify the body. Body 1.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Okay, so she's got like different things on her hand. Okay, so maybe we can identify this person. Henry Jenkins. Okay, so we got Henry Jenkins. He's dead. I don't have access. Okay. And then her. Oh, well, can we go through this? Alright, so BM Technologies, Class S. Okay, so we got the badge. And then the photo back. Message back. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You are in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. Gabby. So that's the Gabby. Okay. If we go to the bar one and we go here, is there one named Gabby? Gabby Bruce. Gabby Mills. So we got Gabby Bruce and Gabby Mills. Okay. So let's go to applications. Okay. That is not Gabby. That's an I am. Gabby Bruce. Okay. So she went missing. So identify the body as Gabby Bruce, maybe? Her name is Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Her name's all listed on the case, like Connie.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Okay, so we gotta show evidence. Okay. Let's go to back at the bar. No, let's go back at the human database. Okay. So, yeah, look. No medical records. Is that. So, we do that there. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Gabby also has an unusual bone growth.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie?
aliens. The aliens.
Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see
Quentin
if that
Spence.
name is on your magical list too?
I want to see if I can find him on here. Cool, so we got that. We'll go to here. Name list. Spence. There it is. Yeah, he's right here.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
Crossed out means dead? Bro, I don't know. It means dead. Missing? Ooh, okay. Crossed out means a person is missing.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God
I'm
damn.
so smart.
And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh.
I'm doing
sending
great.
everything your way.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool, so we got all this stuff here. Didn't he also say he wanted the address? I guess we're gonna do that later. Alright. Number 2.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay. There's the badge. Sorry if I'm coughing so much. Alright, floppy disk number 1. And then we got floppy disk number 2. Okay, so that's probably the pictures. Okay. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of stuff. Okay. So, upon his arrival, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins. How fortunate I am. During the meeting, explained that would be heading up a trial involving this, a key component of his research project. Did not disclose as much. Scheduled to commence in a few days. Well versed with the subjects and the procedures are in place. Dr. Isles, the facility director. Potential to significantly enhance the well-being of our patients who have been selected specifically for our research. For this purpose alone, although I am unaware of the project's source of funding, there appears to be no shortage of resources. I am truly optimistic of our research will make profound difference and push the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Okay. What's this? Bunch of stuff. Okay. All that. To unlock the full potential. This may be the key. Alright guys, I've been at this for like half an hour. This is too confusing. I would have never got this. Basically, you need to add that to that. There you go. So, I believe that's the password. Let's try it. 105. Indian. I would have never gotten that. I would have never gotten that. My confession. Ooh. If you're reading this, it means I am no longer living and that I have been buried in the dry field desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of the operations at Biome Facility. I'm writing this letter because I am about to resign from my job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick, so sick of everything that we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I am assuming that you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project EVE test subject. EVE is led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I am ready to be willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remains undiscovered. Perhaps they did not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what really matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. Please do not be as cowardly as I was. Quit. Dang, okay. So maybe you give them the address. Depends what the Biome Facility is here.
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Take care of yourself. Power off. Wow. Okay, so we got a lot of good stuff.
Well, look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
So I'm getting in trouble. Alright. Another day. More intense situations. Don't know if I'm gonna get fired or not. He's like the only friend I got.
Good morning, Evan.
Good morning.
Look, about yesterday, this business with the Cole files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places.
Protect me from what?
Okay? Thanks. Guess the FDI has got me wound a little tight these days. Well, I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. Alright? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, alright? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Beer sounds really good, Mike. Have a good one, Dr. Yeah. He's probably gonna die. Oh my god!
Operator Tanner, that you?
Why are you always unsure?
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
No, of course not.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
What do you mean?
The BioM facility burned down last night,
Oh!
Tanner. Up in flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a mole goddamn operator program.
Are you the mole? What do we do now?
Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't
Shit.
access it directly. Oh, have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Prove it was arson. Okay, so someone just burned the whole facility down. This is a long video. Let's go here, because it's mostly just the door. See if we can find this person. No match as well. Anything in his hand? Jerry can, okay. Man entered with a gasoline.
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy?
No match.
That would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I actually got to put it down. 0, 1, 4, 4, 8, 5.
Let me see if this works.
I'm just that good.
All right,
Not really.
come in. Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days.
It's
Tanner.
just suits.
Now, let me see
Calm
if I
down,
can
bro.
find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy,
Why do you say that?
because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here, but if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Something else I can do? Do you see anything yet?
Not much, to be honest. You ever wonder what the baby of a hospital and a prison would look like? Because that's exactly what this place is. While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
I'm gonna get help because I have no idea.
If I were you, operator, I would check your caseload. Maybe you've encountered this unsavory individual before.
Ooh, okay. So then, maybe. Okay, so cases. Maybe it's the same person at the bar. Parking one? Cool.
Charming
So
fellow.
shooting.
Who's the lead on the other investigation?
Agent Alexandra Pendle.
Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the?
What'd you find? Oh,
what I'm seeing,
she was a
Tanner?
suspect.
Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient.
Or was she hiding this from us?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Passed her polygraph with flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway.
So what do we do now? Need something... Any records on Connie?
Nope. Looks like either the first responders took that info with them or it burned in the fire.
So what do we need to do now?
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Be careful. Alright. Wait. Oh my god. Why does hell have to ruin things? Whoa, take it easy. Just when I was starting to miss you. What do you want? Don't contact Pendle. What? Why not? Agent Walker, the really grumpy is right. There is a mole in the operator program. A hairy, stinky little mole. Evan. It could be Skinner. Why do you say that? I overheard him talking about me. You did? I'll keep that in mind. Look, I have a plan, Evan. A plan that will expose our mole and bring out the ghost. A 2-for-1 house special. The ghost, who is that? That's what I'm calling the guy who doesn't appear in your database. Good name, don't you think? He murdered Wells and set fire to the biome facility. I'm pretty sure he killed Mia Cole too. Can I know the plan? Well, since you and I are now basically best buds, why not? So Walker told you that a team came and logged evidence from the facility. It's now at the FDI, but some of it's been concealed. I can see that from here, just like the name on Jenkins' list, the evidence room is behind a closed network that, unfortunately, I can't hack into. So what's the solution? If we can sneak into the evidence room and access its computer, we can make the hidden evidence visible again. And if we share that information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him or her to contact the ghost. That's phase 1. What's phase 2? Phase 2 is setting the trap for the ghost with agents Pendle and Walker. But I'll talk more about that later. But you actually mean, I can't get into the evidence room. Are you confident this will work? How will this trigger the mole? The mole is most likely monitoring all communications between operators and agents in the operator program. Once we reveal and share whatever it is that they have suppressed, it should trigger the mole to contact the ghost to cover this up. Okay, I can't get into the evidence room. Not yet, you can't. But just give me a second. Okay, I've hacked the accreditation server, giving you access permission. It's go time, Evan. So I just use my badge. What if this doesn't work? I'm not sure I want to do this. So I just use my badge. You just use your badge. Now, chop chop, Evan. Things I do for you. Log out. Alright. So H for help, A to authenticate.